Hi guys and welcome to Carflix. Today we're going to be checking the oil, water and all other fluids on a 2012 Vauxhall Corsa D. So without further ado, let's crack on with the video. Right guys, first thing you want to do is you want to open the door and then you want to pop the bonnet.
It's just here.
Just down there and then pull it towards you. So it pops. Good boy. You'll now notice that your bonnet has popped open, so what you want to do is come to the front and under there you'll see a little metal tab. Push that up and then raise your bonnet like so. Once you lift your bonnet you want to find your little strut just here, pull it out like so, stick it in there, let it go. Right guys, so this is the 1.4 petrol which is found in the Corsa D. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is check the oil. So Grayson, can you tell me where the dipstick is? That's right. So, in true Carflix fashion, we're going to use Grayson's old
underpants.
That's right. And what we're going to do is you pull the dipstick out like so, clean the oil off, then put it back in again, remove it again, and then we're going to check the oil. And as you can see, the oil is very low on this car. The minimum is here, the maximum is here, and it's right in the bottom segment. So because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to top this up. Right, so the first thing we need to do is find where the oil cap is. Grayson, where's the oil cap? That's right, good boy. You turn it left, it's a little bit tight as this one. Pop that somewhere, and then you put the funnel in here. It's quite an awkward gap actually because the cam's quite high on these. Find it somewhere. I'll probably hold this while you do this, Grayson. We've got some 530 weight oil that we're going to put in this, which is fully synthetic, which should be more than acceptable for this car, and we're going to give it a go. So Grayson, do you want to top a little bit up at a time, please?
Yeah, when you tell me to stop.
Yep, I'll tell you when to stop. Go on. That's it, good boy. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And stop. Good boy, well done. Now we're going to give that just a minute for the oil to get down to the pan, and then we'll check the oil again. Right, so we're giving that a minute or two for the oil to settle in the bottom of the pan. I ended up putting in about 1.5 litres. So what we're going to do is remove the funnel, put that back on,
Yeah.
and then we're going to check the dipstick again. So same as before, pull it out, clean the end off, put it back in, pull it out again, and we're going to check. And as you can see, that is right at the top and is now full. Once you've done that, pop it back, and we're ready to check the next thing. So the next thing we're going to test is a coolant, which is over here. You want to show us where it is, Grayson? That's right. So this is a visual check normally, okay? Here is the maximum mark, just here, which is usually the seam, and it's actually telling you to wait until it's cold. So this is very important. Make sure your engine is stone cold, you haven't used it, because this gets up to about 100 degrees. If you undid this cap, this would spray and scald you, okay? So what I normally do is give it a little shake like so, and you can see it's just under the maximum line, but I mean I'll probably top this up. But another way of checking it as well is to look inside. So obviously make sure the engine's cold, turn anti-clockwise, and then in there you can then see the condition of it. It is a little bit dirty, but I'll probably advise them that it could do with a coolant change at some point. But yeah, it just needs topping up, which I'm going to do now. So while I'm here, I'm just going to use this device. It's going to tell us how bad a condition it's in. This will check how far down and how far up temperature wise it can withstand, tell me how good the condition of the coolant is. So this is what I'm going to do. These, you can get these off Amazon, eBay for about 3 or 4 quid. Really useful bits of kit. So what you want to do is squeeze this fully, stick the nozzle in, and then let it suck all the coolant in. to the very top, like so. Once you've done that, take it out. And here you can see, although it looks a little bit dirty, it's got a bit of sediment in there. It is actually telling me that it will go down to -45, which is actually good. And then on the back, that will go way over 130 degrees. So we are actually really good. It's actually decent quality stuff. I'd probably change it just because of the sediment. There's a bit of sediment in the back. Once you've done that, squeeze it all out like so. And then I'm going to top it up for this lady because it needs topping up. So get some pre-mixed antifreeze, make sure it's the right stuff, and just pour it in like so until it's up to that all important seam line, like so. Once you've done that, pop the cap on, turn it clockwise until it's hand tight. Right, so the next thing we're going to check is the brake fluid. Where is that, Grayson? That's right. Really easy check on these. If you look down the side, there's a maximum line and a minimum line. So all you do is undo the cap like so. And you can see that's right at the top. It's a little bit dirty. I will advise you that she could do with a brake fluid change because it gets moisture in there, which is never a good thing and makes your pedal a bit spongy. But overall, it's at the right level. So all you do, put the cap back on. Job done. Right guys, so the final thing we're going to check is the washer fluid. That's right. Grayson's already took the cap off. There's no dipstick in this, so all you do is top the water in there or washer fluid. Once it's got to the top, you just put the cap back on like Grayson's going to show you now. So put the cap back on, Grayson, till it clicks. Good boy. Job done. When you've done your checks, undo your strap, put it back where it was before, and then just drop your bonnet like so. Right guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and why don't you leave Grayson a comment as well and say hello to him. Right guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye everyone.
Guys, and welcome to Carflix. Today we're going to be checking the oil, water and all other fluids on a 2012 Vauxhall Corsa D. So without further ado, let's crack on with the video. And in true Carflix fashion, who are these, Grayson?
Let it go.
So what you're going to do is squeeze this, oops,